half of
I
everything.
love your top.
It's a dress. And you know what? I had my pajamas on before for another interview, and I thought, Katie's Ratapop, and she's still in promo. Get out of your pajamas and put a nice happy dress on. So I put this dress on for you. I still have
I love it. I would wear that. I love that you still have your gym jams on underneath.
Yeah. They're actually the pajamas you get for free on an airplane. That's what they are.
Yeah, those are good.
Right?
Sometimes they're pretty good. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, May. What a great song. We've been listening to it all morning. It's been filling my home with joy and happiness. That must be the point, I suppose.
Yeah, what else is the point? I think that it's all about love. I mean, the Beatles weren't high when they said it. They were just telling the truth. I'm happy. Smile is a 3-minute energetic song full of hopefulness, and
Amen.
maybe we could use a little hope right now. I don't know. I could.
I definitely could as well. I think everyone could listening is going, yes, Katie, at their radios. And we love a sub 3-minute track here in Radio Land. Nothing worse than when an artist like, I have this amazing song, and they put it out and you're like, it's 5.5 minutes. Thank you very much.
Well, it's not my first rodeo, cowboy. I've been doing this for a minute. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing is like you can make your statement pretty clear in 3 minutes. Just like, if you have to explain the joke, it's not funny.
That's very true. What's like the one thing in the world that makes you smile straight away? Like when I come home and see my dog, I'm smiling within a millisecond, and I think about her and I smile and my whole body smiles. What is that for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's my dog. Definitely. It's my dog and my nieces. And depending on the mood, it's my fiance. Or in the future, it's going to be my child.
Yay! We're all so excited for you. And I mean, you must be super excited that this thing's going to come out of you and you don't know it yet, but you know it, but you don't. And then you're going to see it and you don't know what it's going to look like. I can't even imagine.
I know. I'm in for a big surprise. I mean, I am feeling very large, Marge, but I am, staying active and not watching the hands of time roll by, which is good for me because it's just like, we'll see any day. And
most people, when they're pregnant, have got like shitty home video footage of them pregnant. You've got a music video. That's pretty sick.
Well, that was kind of my only choice. It was really I mean, again, I didn't really plan on putting out a record while I was so heavily pregnant, I was trying to do it the Iggy Azalea style, just a little covert, but then COVID came, and all plans were in flux. So, I'm just grateful that I get to still put it out because I think, August 14th is when the record comes out. And I think it's a record full of hopefulness and resilience and finding light at the end of the tunnel because it speaks about my own experience of going through hell. And so if I can help anyone going through whatever hell or darkness or annoyance or whatever level they're at, then great. And if it's just fun and escapism from the everyday, harshness of life, that's great too.
Because all we have is each other. I honestly believe that. And I think if we go through crazy shit and it hurts and then we don't learn or we don't help others, then what's the point of it? So I think it's come full circle now. That's so beautiful.
Yeah. You've got to find the gratitude in all this and the silver linings. And I have, but it doesn't mean I'm not crying every other day. It's not like I'm like for me, when you see the record, when you see the album cover artwork, you see Smile and then you see this sad clown. And it's very melancholy. It's not like shoving happiness down your throat because I don't think anyone is in that state of mind. I think everybody is just like, man, I would like to look forward to something. I would like to smile. I'd like to have hope. When can I start putting hope in the calendar? You know?
Yeah. Give me a date. I'll pencil it in, please.
Yeah.
that I love. Had a piece of humble pie. That ego check saved my life. Whew, we've all been there. Well, hopefully we've all been there and had enough, like self-awareness to eat the pie. Is that a specific thing that happened, or is that just a general lesson of your life?
It's more general, but it definitely speaks to my last record interval, where I was definitely doing a lot of experimental stuff musically and, really just trying to stay fun and creative and sonically sometimes current or ahead of the curve. And some people were just like they were just over me, which was fine because everybody kind of has a tipping point, and that was like, it's time for her to come down from her cloud. Let's go. And it was like a shift, and the shift was hard for me. But it pushed me towards evolving. And it pushed me to find greater consciousness. It pushed me towards deeper relationships. It pushed me, the pain pushed me. Hitting the rock bottom, or my version of a rock bottom, pushed me in the direction of growth.
I love it. It's so beautiful. I feel that for my own life as well. It was really beautifully explained. So thank you. It's not a game. It's just a fun little thing we do with artists. Because we're a music show. And I ask you, that old game you play, Marry, Kiss, Kill? I give you 3 names. Who do you marry? Who do you kiss? Who do you kill? We do the musical version of it, which is who are you going to have a coffee with? Who are you going to collaborate with? And who are you going to cover? Coffee, collaborate, cover. And the 3 artists I'm giving you, Katy Perry, are Dolly Parton, Harry Styles, and Stevie Nicks. Dolly, Harry, Stevie, coffee, collab, cover.
Coffee, collab, cover. I mean, I've always wanted to be on a song with Dolly. She was my first choice to be, not my first, but she was like really high on the list to come out during my Super Bowl performance. And I had this just fantasy of her coming out in these massive cowboy boots, people dressed as cowboy boots, just like I did like sexy cricket bats, but different.
Yes.
That was, but she couldn't do it at that time. And that was like, I was like, oh, but it was all worked out beautifully. I was so glad with that, with what worked out. So I definitely have always wanted to collaborate with Dolly.
Great. You've got coffee, cover left.
I think I'm going to cover Stevie because, everybody loves those songs. And then I'm going to coffee with Harold because, I feel like we're peers in this world and we go through the same things, and, we probably have a lot more in common than not. I know we do, because we're kind of going through this strange human experience at the same time.
And you've done it from such a young age. Like, this has been your life from an age when most of us were awkward and, could have all that awkwardness and that self-realization without anyone giving a crap. But you've both done it in this public way, which I think is very brave, Katy. So,
and he's very self-aware too. Like he gets it. He's like, he's got the eye.
Yeah. He knows what's up. Well, mate, I have to ask one quick question before I go. It's just this thing we do. We are celebrating the 80s and the 90s at the moment. So is there a song from the 80s or the 90s, and I know there will be many because we're the same age and this is our time, that when you hear it, it just does something in your soul?
Anything early Madonna, like a Virgin. All her like cute stuff like that is so fun. Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper, when that comes on, still I'm like, oh my God, like I want to write a song like that. And then if we're talking 90s, late 90s, maybe early 2000s, speaking of writing songs, What If God Was One of Us by Joan Osborne?
What a song for the ages.
What a tune, babes.
Amazing choices. I feel happy and I feel like spirited just hearing the names of them. Mate, you are an absolute hero. I love that you are showing so many of us that it is possible to do it all and have it all and work your ass off and have the yes. You inspire me. And Violet, who's my producer, who's on mute on the call now as well, we were both talking before this, like, she's proof, man. We can do it. We don't have to put our lives on hold. We can work, and do it all.
Why do we have to choose between what we love and what we love?
Yes, we don't. We don't, because we are women and we're powerful and we can do it all if we want to.
That's why God gave us this gift, is because God knew that we could multitask.
Amen, sister. You are amazing. We can't wait for KP5. We love the song. We love you. And I'm praying every blessing for you in the next couple of months, coming years. Good on you, darling.
Bye, guys.
Bye.